Hello everybody, this is Buriel StarCraft and I'm bringing you another 1 vs 1 commentary. This is going to be on Blistering Sands. It's a great map for Zerg, I think, just because the run distance isn't too long, but it isn't too short where you're going to have to worry about any kind of too much early harass anyway, by your opponent. So, I've been playing a lot of games lately, a lot of 1 vs 1, a lot of wins, a lot of losses. As it stands now, I think I'm 65 in the Platinum ranking. I started yesterday at 70, so I moved up a little bit. I think I just got lucky with my losses. They were against slightly favored players, and my wins were against slightly favored players. So when I lost, I didn't lose too many points. When I won a good chunk of points. Either way, I'm happy to bring you guys on my little journey through the Platinum rankings, as slow as I am going. I think I'm getting better with every game, hopefully. Anyway, so, yeah, other than that, my opponent today is going to be the red Protoss Hydroxy, spawning in the 2 o'clock position. Obviously I know this because on Blistering Sands there is only 2 positions you can start from, so if I'm down here, obviously he's going to be up there. So he's a little bit of early scouting with the overlords, I mean, and drones, whatnot. So I mean, I know where he is. I'm just going to send my drone right up there and scout him out when I decide. I'm dropping a 14 hatch. Going to go for that early expansion in this one. It seems like every other game, you know, I go the early expansion, or I don't go the early expansion. I know a lot of the pro players, they're always dropping down those 14 hatches, so I'm trying to get better with it. Trying to practice with a little bit. Obviously he scouted it out and he's taking a shot at it with his probe. Obviously it's not gonna do nothing, so he's just gonna save his probe and run it away. Spawning pool going down for me. Let's check out the production tab just so you guys can keep tabs on what's going on throughout the match in case I miss anything as well. It's good to have up. He's got a cybernetics core going down, so probably gonna see some early stalkers out of him. He's getting the Zelnaga watchtower. He wants to keep tabs on me right away. It's always a good idea, you know. Keep tabs on it. Keep tabs on your opponent when he moves out, whatnot. I'm dropping my gas. Spawning pool up for me, so you're gonna see that queen get started right away. Might even see a second queen followed. Actually, no, because this expansion's coming up now, so I'll probably wait for this one to come up and then start a second queen. A couple Zerglings coming out for me. Just in case he sends a Zealot scout or a couple Zealots, couple stalkers, just to hold off on my natural. Nothing exciting coming out of him. He's pumping out a couple Zealots, just looking to block off his entrance right here. It's really effective to block those off with Zealots because if I come in with a bunch of Zerglings, I can only hit maybe with 2. You know, on one and maybe 1 on the other with his Zealots, so it's going to be very, very tough for me to break down his front gate right there. So that's really great placement with his Zealots there. Roach Den going down for me. Always a safe bet. Roaches, I love them. They're beefy. Since post patch, their range is awesome. I think personally they're a stable backbone of any Zerg army these days. Second queen popping in for me. I think right now I'm just pumping out a few roaches and just looking to saturate. I still haven't got a second gas down, still no layer attack. So I guess I'm just content with my roaches and my Zerglings. Sending out a little Zergling scout force here. I don't believe I scouted him earlier with any drones, so I'm just going to send this out, a little feel him out, see what he's got. As you can see, he's got 2 Zealots and a Stalker. It's obviously not a good fight for me. I'll probably just poke in, poke out, if I poke in at all. I like to just sit my units right outside of my opponent's base, just to see when he's going to move out, or, you know, when his expansion goes down. Pretty standard stuff, though. As you can see on the production tab, I'm pumping out lots and lots of drones. I just want to saturate really, really quick. I see he doesn't go for an expansion, so I'm going to try to get ahead on the income. Let's check out the income right now, actually. 32 to 25 harvesters for me. Obviously I'm way ahead, even though he has that chrono boost. I'm just droning up like mad at this point. The income, although, is pretty much the same. I'm about 200 to 300 above him. Layer going down for me. Warp gate technology going out for him. And as you can see, he's pumping out quite a few Phoenix. And if we look at the production tab, he's got 2 out. He's got 2 more coming out right now. So he's probably going to be looking to do a little Overlord hunting with those, or maybe a little harass. We'll see. Back at the base. Just droning up. Pretty good saturation on that expansion so far. 16 drones there on the main. Looking at about 16 drones as well. Got my second gas going. So, as you can see, like my last match that I showed you guys, my drones are perfectly split. I want to mine these bases out at the same time. I don't want to get caught with my pants down and just have one base there. So, smart move by Hydroxy. He's canning up those back rocks there. Just prevents any kind of sneaky backdoor play. It's a good move by him. Maybe, you know, we got 3 cannons, maybe a little heavy on the cannons. 1 cannon will probably do it. I mean, all you really want in this point is just to find out if your opponent is coming in your back door, and then you can flank them with units you have in the front or whatnot there. So, oh no, 6 Phoenix. He's moving out with those Phoenix. I haven't scouted that. I don't know. I don't have any defenses here. I do have a Hydralisk Den going down though, but I have no anti-air and whatnot, so he's just going to come on in and he's going to have his way with me right now. It is not fun. He picks up that queen immediately. He focuses down that queen. I've got these roaches just sitting there saying, sorry dude, you know, love to help you, can't. So now he's content with just absolutely owning my overlords that I have sitting right here. Now at this point I see I've got all these roaches. I know I can't hit him with those roaches, and so I'm going to move out with those roaches. I'm going to do a little counter with them. I think he's going to see this little group of roaches that I have right here move out in a second, and he's going to think, he's moving out with those roaches, so I got to get back and defend. These roaches coming in here, got these still got these 6 Zerglings sitting here. I'm going to move in with them too. I've got a pretty decent roach force here. He doesn't have too much in the way of defenses, but he's got those Phoenix, and here they come. They're just picking up roaches, killing my roaches. I'm in a lot of trouble here. This is my whole force. It's going down really fast, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm not microing them very well. I should have pulled them out and ran them back once these Phoenix came back, but I'm using it as a little deterrent here. As you can see on the production tab, I've got 11 Hydras coming out. For when those Phoenix do come back, they're going to be in for quite a little surprise. I split my Hydra force, I believe. No, I didn't. Actually, they're still being built. But when they pop out, you're going to see I do split my Hydra force. I'm going to sit these 7 Hydras right here. And I've got these 5 Hydras right here. So they're just sitting there, just waiting. Also, in the meantime, I had popped down an evolution chamber, so I am dropping a spore crawler. Just because I don't want those Phoenix coming back in my mineral line. And just, what the fuck owning me. Replacement queen popping up. As you can see, I did drop a Nidus network. I like to drop my Nidus networks even if I don't use them sometimes, because you never know when you're going to have an opportunity. And sometimes it's like, you know, you get it with an Overlord, you realize, fuck, there's a big open plane here. I totally could have dropped a Nidus network here, and you don't have a Nidus network up. So, I mean, they're pretty cheap. I think they're like 200 minerals, 100 gas, or 200 gas to drop. And then every other one that you spawn out of that is like 100. So, it's not too bad of an investment. Still pumping out Hydras. I guess I'm still really worried about those Phoenix. I know I didn't kill them all. Where are they here? Let's take a look for them here. Yeah, he's just seeing them. He's deciding he's going to block off his main base. So he's going to drop 4 cannons here. He's probably looking just to macro up at this point, and hopefully out income me. Alright, I'm moving out with this Hydra force here. Probably thinking, you know what, I've got a few Hydras. Let's move them out. It's probably not the best unit composition against straight Protoss. It's always good to have you some roaches or even some zerglings in the front, just a tank for your hydras, because hydras are really squishy. As you can see, I intercept this Phoenix Force. I'm shooting him down. He sees that. He moves him out of the way, and he's going to move out those stalkers just to intercept me and bring the Phoenix back in with that. Probably going to lift me up a little bit. Or maybe just let these cannons do all the work. As you can see, this Hydra Force is going to go down horribly. But while this is all going on, I decide to drop this Nidus network in his base. I'm loading it up. So I'm doing a little two-prong attack here, although he did wipe out this entire Hydra Force that I had here. If you look at the production tab, I am pumping out some roaches, 8 roaches. Gonna look to reinforce really quick. Probably just waiting for the opportune time. Here we go. Hydra's going in. He doesn't see it. His units are all the way out in the front of his base, so my Hydras are gonna have their way with his probe line right now. He's slowly moving them in, moving his Phoenix in. They're just gonna get shot down, I think. There's just not enough of them, and I've got quite a few Hydras here. Upgrades going down for me as well. Hydra range and the range 1 bonus damage upgrade. I'm moving in some more roaches to reinforce. He's still trying with those Phoenixes. He's trying to lift up my Hydras. I think it's a little too late for that though. He probably should have transitioned into something a little more. He realized he got backdoored. He realized he's screwed. He drops the GG. I dropped the GGG. And that's all for that match, folks. Hope you liked it. I was really getting on at the end, but came back with some sneaky Nidus play. Never give up, guys. It's never over until it's over. See you later.